Biggest flops in NFL history. Biggest flops in NFL history for beginners. Welcome, football fans, to a journey through the annals of NFL history, not to celebrate the triumphs, but to delve into the dark side. The biggest flops the league has ever seen. Buckle up, because we're about to uncover some epic, jaw-dropping failures that will leave you shaking your head and wondering, how did that happen? From busts to blasts. A parade of unfulfilled potential. First up, we have the draft picks who promised the world but delivered nothing. We're talking about the quarterbacks who couldn't complete a pass to a wide-open receiver, the running backs who tripped over their own shoelaces, and the linebackers who couldn't tackle a wet napkin. These players were drafted with sky-high expectations, but their careers fizzled faster than a firecracker in a downpour. Million-dollar mistakes. Trade deals gone wrong. Next, we'll explore the trades that went down in infamy, the ones that left teams with buyer's remorse so severe they wished they could rewind time. We'll talk about the seemingly perfect deals that turned into nightmares, the lopsided trades that became running jokes, and the moments when teams traded away future stars for a bag of beans, or the NFL equivalent thereof. From hype to flop, coaches who couldn't coach. No discussion of NFL failures would be complete without mentioning the coaches who couldn't coach their way out of a paper bag. These are the guys who made baffling decisions, lost the locker room, and ultimately led their teams to disappointment. We'll analyze their strategies, dissect their mistakes, and marvel at their ability to snatch defeat from the jaws of victory. Beyond the game, the off-field flops that shocked the world. But the biggest flops extend beyond the field. We'll also talk about the off-field scandals that tarnished the NFL's image, from the shocking legal troubles to the bizarre behavior that made headlines for all the wrong reasons. These are the stories that left fans disgusted, sponsors fleeing, and the league facing a serious PR crisis. 1. The draft bus stop, where great expectations go to die. This heading specifically focuses on draft picks who failed to live up to their potential, highlighting the disappointment and unfulfilled expectations surrounding them. A closer look at the factors that contribute to draft busts, including pressure, injuries, and coaching. Examining specific examples like Ryan Leaf, Tim Couch, and JaMarcus Russell. Analyzing the impact of draft busts on franchises and fan expectations. 2. Million-dollar mistakes. Trade deals gone wrong. This emphasizes the negative impact of disastrous trades, focusing on the financial and strategic blunders that left teams regretting their decisions. Exploring the financial ramifications of disastrous trades, including player contracts and draft picks. Delving into specific examples like the Herschel Walker trade and the Ricky Williams trade. Discussing the lessons learned from these trades and how the league has adapted its approach. 3. Coaching carnage. When play calling goes catastrophic. Analyzing coaching decisions that backfired spectacularly, including play calling blunders and poor game management. Examining specific examples like the prevent defense and the run and shoot offense. Discussing the role of coaching preparation, adaptability, and communication in preventing future failures. 4. Curse of the quarterback. From prodigies to disappointments. Investigating the phenomenon of quarterbacks who fail to live up to their potential, despite early success. Examining specific examples like Johnny Manziel, Ryan Tannehill, and Heath Shuler. Discussing the challenges faced by quarterbacks, including mental pressure, injury, risks, and changing offensive schemes. 5. The art of the fumble. Humorous blunders and unfortunate ball security. Highlighting the most comical and embarrassing fumble moments in NFL history. Analyzing specific examples like the butt fumble and the holy roller. Discussing the importance of ball security and its impact on the outcome of games. 6. From glory to gridiron shame. Scandals that shocked the league. Exploring the impact of off-field scandals on players, teams, and the NFL's image. Examining specific examples like the Bountygate controversy and the Michael Vick dogfighting scandal. Discussing the measures taken by the league to prevent future scandals and promote player conduct. Beyond the game, the flops that reshaped the NFL. Analyzing how certain flops led to positive changes in the league, including rule amendments, and improved officiating. Examining specific examples like the tuck rule change and the replacement refs fiasco. Discussing the continuous evolution of the NFL and its efforts to learn from past mistakes. 8. The psychology of failure. Examining the mental toll on players and coaches, exploring the psychological impact of failure on athletes and coaches in the NFL. Discussing coping mechanisms, mental resilience, and the importance of positive reinforcement. Providing insights into how players and coaches can overcome setbacks and bounce back stronger. 9. The fan perspective. How flops affect passion and loyalty, analyzing the emotional impact of team failures on fans and their dedication to the sport. Exploring the concept of bandwagon fans and the challenges of maintaining consistent support. Discussing the role of fan loyalty in driving team success and building a strong franchise culture. 10. Predicting the future. Identifying potential flops and avoiding disaster. Analyzing trends and factors that can lead to future flops in the NFL. Examining the role of data analytics, scouting, and player development in mitigating risks. Discussing strategies for teams to minimize potential failures and maximize their chance of success. From hype to flop. Coaches who couldn't coach. This heading shines a light on coaches whose performance fell short of the initial excitement and hype, highlighting their ineffective tactics and inability to lead their teams to success. Off-field follies. The scandals that shocked the league. This focuses on the scandals that tarnish the NFL's image and reputation, highlighting the shocking behavior and legal troubles that impacted the league negatively. Bonus round. The most hilariously awful moments in NFL history. This adds a humorous element, highlighting the most bizarre and embarrassing moments in NFL history, providing some lighthearted relief amidst the failures. Beyond the game. The flops that reshaped the NFL. This broadens the scope, examining how the biggest flops influenced and changed the NFL, highlighting the lessons learned and the lasting impact these failures had. Remembering the biggest flops. A legacy of laughter and lesson. This concludes the discussion by emphasizing the lasting memory of these flops, acknowledging both the humor and the valuable lessons learned from their failures. Don't forget to subscribe. This serves as a call to action, reminding viewers to subscribe for additional NFL content, keeping them engaged and coming back for more. We've embarked on a wild ride through the biggest flops in NFL history, reliving hilarious blunders, dissecting embarrassing moments, and examining the lessons learned from each epic fail. From draft busts to disastrous trades, from coaching blunders to off-field scandals, we've explored the dark side of the NFL, uncovering stories that have left us shaking our heads in disbelief and chuckling at the sheer absurdity of some events. While these flops may be a source of amusement and head-scratching moments, they also serve as valuable teaching tools. They remind us that even the most talented athletes and coaches are susceptible to failure. They highlight the importance of preparation, strategy, and ethical conduct. And they demonstrate the ever-evolving nature of the game, where lessons learned from past mistakes pave the way for future success. As we look back on this journey, it's important to remember that the NFL, like any other endeavor, is defined not just by its triumphs, but also by its failures. These flops are an integral part of the league's history, adding a layer of complexity and intrigue to the game we love. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of NFL flops. If you enjoyed this journey, be sure to subscribe to my channel for more captivating content about the world of football. Together, let's continue to celebrate the triumphs and learn from the failures, ensuring that the NFL remains a source of entertainment, inspiration, and passion for generations to come.